I wasn't gonna originally stream today because I literally have work in like 8 hours from now, but I'm bored, and I guess I could play this for like a few minutes. Um, this is Disco Elysium, so I alluded to this during that last disastrous Arkham Asylum part. Um, I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming for, but I figure if I start now, even if I hit 4 hours, it'll be 8 o'clock. I'll still have time to like sit down and like take a nap or whatever, because I do have work at like midnight tonight. But this is a game that I wanted to play ever since I heard about it like a few months ago. I don't know very much about this game. All I know is that it is a detective RPG. But apparently it's got really clever writing, and it got released on consoles with voice acting, so that'll be incredibly fun. And I said I wasn't gonna stream today, but whatever. I'll still do this again tomorrow. Anyway, oh Jesus, can we make that bigger? We'll just leave this on full. Psychological classic. I can't change it. What the heck? Oh, I can't. I can barely see that. Yeah, I can barely goddamn see that. Alright, well. Okay. Anyway. It looks like this game is by Zaum. Is that the dev? I don't know anything about this game. But I was a little hesitant on streaming today, but whatever. Let's just get right into it. Also, again, if the stream dies, the stream dies. I'm just gonna stop. Play Monster Hunter Rise instead. I can always stream this again tomorrow. I have not gotten a chance to buy an Ethernet cable yet, but eventually. Anyway, let's dive in. Select archetype already, huh? Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Let's make our own. Let's see. I would like to be, well, I can just be average. Wow. How about we switch this? So I'm smart. I'm okay with people. I'm not very strong, but I'm somewhat agile. Is that good? I think that's fine. Oh God. Cool for analysts, pure rationals, obviously logicians. Cool for conversationalists, would-be politicians. Cool for undercover cops, thespians of the stage, psychopaths. You know what? Maybe this one. Play the actor, lie, and detect lies. Maybe this one. I was thinking maybe encyclopedia, but maybe this one. Cool for creatives, psychedelic fanciers, and critics. Nah, not really me. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, wait. I can only choose one of them, huh? Okay. So just one skill. I gotta read all of these in. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Cool for sane people, well-adjusted cops, the non-suicidal. This is a lot to read, by the way. Already. Cool for dreamers, paranatural, investigators, mental creators. Let's read the drama one again. Drama urges you to treat the world as a stage and on it to perform. It enables you to lie, to concoct the most elaborate and wonderful stories, to take on ingenuous personas, and perform acts of stagecraft in an entertaining amalgam of forbearic and deceit. Forbery? Is that an E? Forbery. I've never heard of that word. As well, it enables you to see through would-be actors and their false antics. If they lie, you'll know immediately. At high levels, drama may render you an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is a stage is to know that the truth is a vanity. However, with low drama, you cannot lie or discern when others lie. And a cop who can't do either is a cop who's soon going to be lying 6 feet under. You know what? What are these terrible ones down here? I wonder how much of these changes based on, well, there's like one pip there. I imagine it's just like, how much more can you be better at it? So like with stuff like this, I could only be good like, I could only be like at level 2 or whatever this is. You know what I mean? Alright. Let's go with the drama one. I hope I didn't seriously misread that. Oh, shit.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
When awareness creeps up on you, a mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a pool of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing. Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of Pelagic Zone.
Allons-y. Never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to
Do
me.
you really?
Yeah, help
You
me out.
wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much over yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Okay.
Yes, your one disco mother. There's this giant ball there, in evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small. Infinitesimally small. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that loud.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
Kinda sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drown?
You lost.
I lost?
The sound outside. You recognize it. It's a Caprice Canema motor carriage.
Oh god. I'm so happy this came to consoles because I kept hearing about this game over the last few months and I was super interested in it. Well, here I am. Oh god, it moves so slow. Right, I'm a theater. Can't interact with any of these? Oh, I can zoom the camera way the fuck out. Wait, what's that? My clothes. There's something hidden down there. I can see the pipes? Oh, that's a door. Oh, Jesus. My head. It hurts. What the hell? Interact, right? Okay. Context sensitive? I'm literally pressing all the buttons. This is L1. R1 doesn't do anything. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm going crazy. What the hell? Left hand item. Targeting interactables? Oh my god.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Yeah,
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in, has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Was that a skill check?
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How am I gonna
Where
be?
to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Oh, I'm ugly.
It's not.
I'm sure
Your nose feels like a
everything's fine.
small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
I'm sure at least my tongue's okay.
It's not.
Oh my god.
It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Alright.
Behold.
Oh my god. I'm beautiful.
You have no idea who this thing
Dear
is.
Lord help me, what is this? Of course I do. It's is it some kind of superstar? This is the face of a late stage alcoholic.
Too late.
Too
You clearly
late.
have the wrong person
Oh
in
my
face.
god.
Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What
Oh
does
my
it
God.
even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a
Oh my
cadaverous
God.
spasm now.
Oh. Ooh. Fuck.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay. Is there... Am I missing a cursor or something? Because, like... I noticed this in the menu, too. Where... I can't see that. Hold on. Like, whatever color they're using to differentiate... Like, I think right now it's on Classic. Yeah. Whatever it is... I can't see it. And so I'm worried that there was a cursor floating there the whole time. Oh, I'm wearing a shirt now. Alright. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. My tie. Should grab my clothes.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Grab the tie.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. The blades come squeaking to a halt. The switch must be broken, because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine. The switch must be broken. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off.
Alright. Jesus. It's like I'm so hideous and drunk. Disco ass blazer. Alright.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Whirling in rags? Is that the name of my apartment? Is that a broken window?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Visual calculus.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then? Looks like I threw a bottle
More
at one.
likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist, like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it? This person also forced the drinks on you.
Oh my god. Oh shit. I just taught myself. Oh no. I should go get that
Cool
shit.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay. This magnum-sized bottle. This reel-to-reel tape player still unrolling empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. What is that? Cassette case. I guess my shoe. Money! Wait, if I threw it out that way...
The window stands broken in its frame.
What's back here? I can sell it. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Eteniers, single smallest church in Saint-Saëns, I don't know how to pronounce that, must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. Oh, a map. Find your other shoe. Alright. Okay, well, it's gotta be here somewhere. It's 1951.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Miss Orange.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking.
No.
Am I military personnel? She seems perplexed by your question. Then why do you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Oh, yeah. You're shitting me. Goddamn right, you're shitting me. Not unless you've been shitting us all this time. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Oh no. Try the expression on her and let her know you want her physically. Why don't I remember being a cop?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the
Don't be
law?
so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Should I try it?
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Oh, she goes in her room.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some more
Yes.
questions for you. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Tell me something else.
Those words, tell me something else, feel like something you said innumerable times before. Your mouth is the very shape of them.
Tell me something else. Question I ask a lot, I guess.
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? We're in the world.
We are in Revachol.
Where the fuck is Revachol?
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Forever and ever.
And ever and ever. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover.
Okay. The color tones they're using to differentiate, like this one and this one is like slightly darker shade of orange than the ones that I haven't chosen. I kind of don't like that because I can't tell.
It's 51.
What century?
Current century.
And what's that? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
Oh my god.
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
We're in 51 whatever century.
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Okay.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Alright. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Didn't I have keys? Key to room 1. Oh, it's my key. Alright, fine. How do I get to the outside then? I assume through that door. What's over here first then? Some more shit. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trente Le Monde. This is a French game.
The door is closed.
Let's leave. I assume this door opens out to the balcony since it's on the 2nd floor, and so I'm hoping my shoe is right out there. Need to do something behind... Oh, fuck me. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. My shoe!
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like two baby crocodiles.
How do they feel?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Wow. A gust of briny wind washes over you. I don't know how to describe this art style. It's kind of like paper mache. But it's interesting. I wish it was just a cursor. If I'm honest. Also, that loading was insane. Man, this is not a PS4 game. Like, I totally get it, but I'm not gonna buy a PS5. I feel like I'm disillusioned to it at this point. The fact that, I don't know. There was one time where I got to the very front of that queue. Like, I did actually manage to get to the very front of the PS Direct queue, which is the only place I can trust to actually buy a PS5 these days. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. And it's kind of insane because, like, they require you to use a credit card, and I understand why you would need to use a credit card for it, but it was like I had like 5 devices open just to even get to the front of the queue, and only one of them got in. And they give you like 10 minutes to buy a PS5, and I got to put one in my cart, and it just wouldn't take my card. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to deal with it. I'm just gonna buy a PC, and whenever the fucking whenever the console actually has games out, I will play it then. I've not really any desire. That prompt won't go away. Bullets, huh? Look at that face in the corner. Summer door, closed for the winter. This is where the lyrics would be. Just waiting for someone to sing into it. The music is seasoned with
You should
static.
totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's stupid content is obscured by the hangover. My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
You're right.
Through a PA system. By other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Thought maybe I could sing something happy. Get the crowd going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Okay. A man in his late 20s stands behind a counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Okay.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike. Oh, it's not?
He raises his shoulders like he's about to say something more, but then gets a hold of himself.
You're right. It's not. Oh no.
Could the massive property damage upstairs...
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Keeps plucking at the bird. A competent work of taxidermy, the white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely in the wall.
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola. The part of the world you are in right now.
Insulindian?
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
It's the great... What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in the bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the
Why
floor.
don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. I need the
No,
bartender.
I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
I don't know, you look like
That
bartender.
period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know...
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just what?
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Ah. Alright. Fine, I'm sorry. Whatever that is. The menu's been wiped clean, only the word Monday is written into it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu, today starts in a man's handwriting. Okay. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. The software and electrical juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Kitchen reserved for personnel until what? 1 p.m. Mess hall reserved for union members. Stores open at 4.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay. I'm gonna keep him waiting. This real pinball machine is unplugged. I'm gonna keep him waiting. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Oh, jeez. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Oh god, I can't even wake him up. This is a skill check.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave him alone. Considering I just stole from him. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Who is he?
He is your half-brother.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello,
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
my half-brother? You realize he's waiting for your name?
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Oh boy. Invent a name for yourself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
What? Your name should be deep gold and orange.
Okay then.
It's not yet time. Okay. He processes the information and disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean in the cafeteria
If you
manager?
don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What
At the
interviews?
57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I have not.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know. Yeah, no. Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
For the trees?
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police? I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Oh wow, this guy is professional. He's like, look, I don't care.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
What if I'm not really a police
We all
officer?
feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid.
What?
What remains is that there is a dead body in the car. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
Persona 4 vibes.
But first, we have to take it down.
Okay. What if I'm not from the
I was
police?
sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Oh, because I'm wearing the jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Ah, you mean the Rat Squad.
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
These white rectangles?
Yes,
But they're just white
they're not
rectangles.
just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West.
Oh.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Pretend you found it.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
But what
I
if I
can
don't?
see you drank last. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. After you, officer.
Okay. Talk to this jackass again. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Guard, right?
The lieutenant glances into his little
you run
notebook.
this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He doesn't know who I am. What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names.
Are you kidding me?
No, man. Help me out.
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Okay.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Finds a slip of paper and hands it to the
You
lieutenant.
said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Who, me?
I have everything. You?
Oh. You mean, do I have questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Alright,
He thinks
Jesus.
you're stupid, sire.
Oh, hey, my drama thing. Sire, he calls me sire. Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Oh, okay. You got turned down, and she said nah.
Thank you.
Son opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
I don't know, I just went for it.
Good for you. Was there something else?
I kinda wanna know
Haven't you
more about
asked
that.
me that already? What is it? Okay,
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She did. Good for you. Was there something else?
Where's the
Behind
body?
this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Who
I
killed
don't
him?
know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away unnoticed.
As you blow the string, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man.
I can't believe that word. I just ran away from it. I think you should know that I can't remember anything. Okay.
He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I don't. There was a heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
Wow.
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation. Really? You look fine to me.
He prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's lazaret. Was there anything else you wanted?
I want to talk about you. Yeah.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
What's there to know about a lame binocular? Come on, let me know.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary. The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic. But this isn't an old school case.
Nod respectfully. So you're saying your brain just never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything? How do you know?
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces a small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages.
We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Okay.
No.
Your brain sends a signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. What?
It's like you're locked down.
What's happening?
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
What? Oh, I didn't ask. Oh, okay.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Seoul as in Korea?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Oh, I think it's pretty interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're only making it sound uninteresting.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholier.
Revachol.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to
Oh.
put Lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
I don't. Classes are cool, I guess.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
Legendary
You
failure.
could use a good, normal peer yourself.
Alright.
Good. Let's change the subject. Excuse me? You
Nothing.
have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean
I hope you
distinctive?
don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's
They
that?
say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Why container? That's racist.
I'm sure you don't. It's just a stupid interdepartmental thing. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Ow.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
That's a word. Hold on, sorry. I like swept the floor and like now all my wires are tangled up in the corner. I'm also just trying to keep track of the time here.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing.
Do you want me to brief you?
Yeah.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
And I've been drinking here for like 3 days.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Wait. We kill people though?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Oh wait.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Alright.
Good.
Let's move on, I guess. Wait.
Real mature, man. What exactly were you trying to...
Oh, man.
You do understand you still owe me money, right?
Damn, your feet thought we got away.
You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran away. Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square. Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you up there. Now, what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here.
I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
I've seen something here at the Whirling Gart.
What theme?
Gart. I hate his name.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay, the kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Alright. Mess hall is reserved for the
Yes,
Union.
not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept.
Oh my god.
Just making clear you got that.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay. Well, how much money do I have? I have no money. I have no money. I have... It's 50 cents.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
South?
You don't really know, do you?
Oh my god. Am I homeless?
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Can I trace the way back somehow?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Okay. Oh my god, look at that. Are those all like... What the fuck is that? Are these all... Oh, thought cabinet. These are all thoughts? Holy shit.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
2 hours?
An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
Should I be thinking about this? Drinking hasn't turned out too well for me.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade to yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
I'm gonna lick it. Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window, then to you licking the tasty rum stain off the counter, then out of the window again.
What are you doing?
I'm an alcoholic.
We should move.
You could definitely go for some more. The titillating scent of alcohol in your nostrils was beautiful.
Oh my god. Okay.
The worker. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from. Into the primordial darkness. You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Tug on her heartstrings.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I am at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just I tide you over.
Okay.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31. Dinghy races.
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Okay.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, raiding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course. I forgot I had you.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
3 hits are probably better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down, perhaps another time.
Alright.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Ooh. The game is not like that. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. The street sign reads "Fuck the police."
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this "fuck the police" business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Alright.
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Me? I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, Just a Gardener. Another question then.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Me? I am working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done. Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
I like that this corpse has been hanging out for a week and no one's touched it.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. Of course. Where to? It's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence. There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
With the canary yellow
Her
glove.
gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Can I borrow your
Sure.
gloves?
Keep them. I have another pair.
Cool. She seems nice. Let's put those on. Pigs go home. Wow. Can't read the streets. Well, I'm trying to get behind the building, right? Oh. Smells like spoiled meat and grilled dairy. A human being decomposes. Are you throwing rocks at it?
Kuno's got this.
He is. Can't be older than 12. He looks like a shit.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, never comfy, Kuno.
Oh my god, she sounds exactly like... Hey kid. A word, please.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
Wow.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Fuck that. Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Oh god, I hate this kid.
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent, like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Oh my god. It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across my
How
maze.
did we get here?
Oh my god.
How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
I'm gonna punch him. Oh my god. Oh, I fucking ate shit.
You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it.
Say nothing, try to hold it together.
Pig's trying not to cry. Kuno can't believe this shit. Can no one stop the Kuno? Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can't do anything now.
He's writhing with joy like the power you gave him is too much to take.
Fucked your shoulder! Fucked
Oh
your
my god.
Fucked your fat body up!
Kim, help me up. No. You have any idea of the shit you just got yourself into. Alright, I'm gonna fucking punch this kid in the dick. Punch him
Kuno's
again.
just gonna beat the shit out of you again.
I told you not to tempt such forces.
The annoyance in his voice is directed at you, not the gremlins.
Now, how about we go and do something worth the public's time?
You fucking gay, fucking shit.
Look, see? It's the fucking war pig.
You belittled yourself before the Kuno. Now you must seek his forgiveness.
Fucking what pig? Yeah, how are we gonna make it up to Kuno, pig shit?
A material offering is implied. He wants stuff. Only stuff can make it okay again.
I don't have anything.
Please don't waste time on nonsense.
The lieutenant does not approve of this at all.
Don't listen to the blind fuck, Piggo. You're doing the right thing here, trying to get Kuno to like you again. You can pay tribute to Kuno with drugs, or cigarettes, or some wheels. Kuno could use some wheels. Motorized carriage shit.
What are you doing?
I need to make truce with Kuno.
No, you really don't. That is a 12-year-old boy. His opinion of you doesn't matter.
It does.
Fucking matter, book him.
I'm still going to mark it down as something I need to do.
But why? You're turning this into a huge thing.
I'm punching. In punching, someone always ends up being someone's bitch. Don't you know anything about male power structures? It's just very hard for me to let things go.
Okay. If you absolutely need to. But right now, let's move out.
Okay. Can I talk to him? Or her?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
Fine. Oh my god. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around him does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils. Let go of your nose without throwing up. God. The lieutenant raises a white piece.
It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. The cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth. More instant and more familiar than anything you expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
You let it out.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay, where do I get ammonia
The
from?
young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Okay. Let's get it down. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. What, do I need to gain the trust of Kuno to get the dead body down?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time
Oh my god.
being.
The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Interesting. Heck yeah.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Go first. Oh, I can't go this way. Alright. I don't know where's a natural stopping point here, but we're gonna play for like another maybe half hour. I don't want to do too much. I just wanted to like take a look at the game. I'm gonna be streaming this again tomorrow. Money. Bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Oh, wow.
There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Are you a really good...
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Get out of the way or get fucked up. An empty tube of magnesium? Cure pig's head. Okay. Put points into volition. I remember that dev. Are they dead? I think they're dead. Or kind of dead. They made the Saints Row games, right? Volition. I thought they got... I don't know. Oh wow, the sound is cutting out. Holy shit. Actually. Oh, it was upstairs. Restore and pillars, keep everyone together. This doorway's gonna collapse. There's something else over there. Let's go back up to where the game is trying to get me to go with this. Oh, that's bullshit. How could you even recognize that as a path?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RC seal.
Oh my god.
And you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges a drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field the other day. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
He looks over to the ledge at the coal pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it. I'll be right behind you.
The
Yeah.
cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Not right now. Can I do that again if I fail it?
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No
You may
one has
retry
claimed
it.
it for their own.
Yeah, let's try it. I might die. I'm probably gonna die. Oh. Oh, okay, he just stops, okay.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up there.
Oh, that's a completely different, audio to that dialogue. Oh, that's high. Doesn't seem dangerous. The lieutenant must be crazy to suggest that. Vertigo almost pushes you over the edge. Well, how? With what?
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eaten them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I've wasted my life protecting humans. They don't deserve it. I'm done. No one even likes cops. He watches your meltdown stoically from behind the lenses of his glasses.
Nothing you say would make you feel any better now.
Do I die? Oh no! Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Oh shit, I died. Oh. Okay, fuck. Can you try that again? Oh man. When did it autosave? It autosaved this as I was leaving, right? I'm just not gonna talk to that kid. Fuck. Shit.
Hello again, sweetie.
Can I like manually save? Let's talk to her.
The RCM in Martinez. What? We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Me?
Who are you?
I am just a gardener. I am what? I have a... Well,
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. We can get to work soon.
it's there. In the yard, right through. No problem. Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need.
Sure.
Alright. I'm gonna put the gloves on. I can just take my clothes off.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
Does he say anything about that? Nothing. Okay. Let me just... Alright. I'm not gonna talk to Kuno.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
What, did I get run over or something? Why am I scared of cars? Yeah, fuck Kuno. Smell like spoiled meat and grilled dairy. The corpse looks at you with bulging eyes.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
I'm just gonna leave. Yeah! Oh god.
An inconspicuous pyre, it's nothing. Someone just left some roofing materials because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets, rhythmic pattern, calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling. Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Oh man.
An it's nothing. It's nothing.
Shit. There has to be another way up on the roof. That sucks.
If there ever was...
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno!
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. I mean
what?
drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Okay, what should we do? Don't tempt with such...
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
The language these kids are using. Pure, unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Okay. The last time I did this, I got accused of rape and just got my morale broke
This
down.
trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
What do you think could be in there?
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yeah, I feel like there's something
What
in
do you
there.
mean, feel?
It's extrasensory perception. Whatever it is. Whatever is in there holds a special significance.
I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division here.
He's being sarcastic. Do not ask what the remote viewers division is.
What is the remote viewers
All the
division?
detectives from all the precincts who experience extrasensory perception go to the remote viewers division. Their work is invaluable to the force.
It's remarkable how he can keep a straight face. Take note. The lieutenant is well versed in deadpanning. Many of the things he says could be meant in jest.
There is no remote viewers division, is there?
There isn't.
I'm so disappointed right now. I thought there was a remote viewers division.
There isn't. But we should still access this container.
How do we get the lock
We could
open?
try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Okay. I want to get to the pawn shop and get my money so I can pay the guy off.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Please don't do that. Doorbells are not toys, and this one isn't even working properly. Please don't call us again. Thank you.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. You ring the doorbell. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair. You hear the same waiting room music, but no one. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. You ring the doorbell, but you wait for a minute.
Did I fuck that up?
But all you looks like someone has melted half the plastic. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electrics.
This is a woman's voice, crackling and fragile through the
Have
static.
you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Michelle, just please.
She stops and you can hear her breath heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer.
What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by.
What?
It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You Press the number sign on the keypad.
Okay. Something happens there. Okay, well, I'm glad it auto-saved out here.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I am the law.
Yes, you are, my man. Hey there. Yes, you are, my man.
I am the law.
What's the jam, my man?
He's motions towards the sprawl lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
Jam for the ages. Harbor gates of the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Feels near forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Only with a little less plotting.
Everyone's a critic, man. It's okay. I've been for a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Can't you spare some change? Huh? Oh no, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. They who? The bosses, man. First work, then pay. I don't know who these bosses think they are, if that sounds like a good arrangement for them. Makes sense. It sucks what it does. Know anything about the dead man? He ain't one of us drivers, I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keeping busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what? Analyzing the fundamental structure and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs. What? Nothing. I'm just messing with you, man. Don't mind my idle verbosity. What are you hauling? I just realized they have stopped talking. Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Wicked. Runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grand in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the... What's that? Il Moran market lately? Can I get one of those tracksuits? That's your machine mind? It's rockin' beauty? Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
Oh, foul A6 you got there? She's an old one, but reliable. He gives the side of the lorry a friendly nod. Me and her spent a long time together. So nothing legal then. Nah, not unless they've legalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Tell me more about the strike. It's like whatever's going on over the docks where he's got a blockade set up making demands. No way in or out. What's the union demanding? Some pretty wild stuff I hear, like a giant new power crane and half the company. I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too, like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants? They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know? Uh, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. All of who? Us lorry drivers. Camioners. A few still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasure is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing. He glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior. In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing, flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
What's in the southwest? Excuse me? He emerges from the reverie.
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Really, you can tell me. Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am, stuck in this shit, so far from home. Diora. Diora of the Seven Seas, on the other end of the Le Caillou. Pretty much on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. Got a little place there. I can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows. What's it like to miss someone? What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. He smiles warmly. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail. Living with them. It comforts me. There's a pause and a sigh, then he turns his eyes to you. What about you, cop man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I feel haunted. Hunted. Haunted by what? By a shadowy figure known only to me as the ex-something. An ex-wife? No, it's a sinister presence that haunts me across all planes of existence. Whatever it is, one thing's for sure, it's not my ex-wife. Still, shadowy figure, that sounds pretty bad. Hope that doesn't happen in my marriage.
For some reason, sire, he pays no heed to your objection, continuing instead as if it were your ex-wife. Strange.
Don't worry, I'm certain nothing bad is ever going to happen in your marriage. Yeah, in marriage, you never know if you're doing the right thing. I hope we're doing our best to keep ours together, but anything can happen. Look, man. Thanks for this. It's nice to talk with someone. I know it wasn't an easy ask, so I hope you find your way through your own. Alright. Don't be a stranger. Do I have any food on me? I thought I had, like, magnesium from my... THC? Thought cabinet? Goods from the lorry haphazardly littering the surroundings.
Welcome to Ivashol.
A racist lorry driver. Why are you casting my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture. while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in this city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Smile the Lorman. Fucking A, Kim.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
What are you hauling?
Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
It's very French. Canadian.
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you picking up? Apples?
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to... Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko-picked apples.
Damn, you're not gonna get more out of him on this. He's put up the wall of racism.
The wall of racism.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
What's Carter?
Someone with a cart.
Oh.
What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches, before machines.
So he was a garbage man?
Not at all. We are part of a guild and everything, huh? It's very ancient, very prestigious.
You're in a Carter's guild.
Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit. But when they try to replace us, they'll regret it. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing matter. It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just a racist.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
Oh my god.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kids are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Oh my god.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Right.
Oh?
I think I can get down with racism. Whatever. Go fuck yourself.
Don't push your luck, runt.
Okay. Can you dig through the trash? Hey! Got some magnesium. Fleet. It's spelled wrong. Alright. No, this is something else.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her
What's
magazine.
that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
Colorful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
What is this fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
I bet your hat would take the prize.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but, I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Really.
I mean, you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult.
Very low.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles. Their logo is the bloodless rose. Pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
I need the pawn shop. Alright, let's leave. I guess I do need to talk to that child to get the body down? I don't know. I think I'll have to do that next time, though. Is there a way to save this game? Manually, I mean. That way I don't have to, like... Well, I assume it would save anytime you did something... Okay, I was like... Three T's! How idiomatic. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stop right there for a second, because I gotta go to sleep. But I'll play this again tomorrow. It's interesting so far, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing the whole game on stream, but I do want to play the game on an actual day that I have scheduled. Other than that, though, it's interesting. It's a point and click. I haven't played one of these in quite a bit. The last one I really played was, I guess it would have to be, Life is Strange. And I didn't even bother finishing that because I watched my sister play the ending and I did not really like it. But this one seems to be more old school shit. I think Life is Strange is more like new school shit with like Walking Dead and stuff like that. This one feels a bit more, I don't know, it's very dialogue focused though, so we'll see how far it goes. It's got a lot of, it looks like it's got a lot of different RPG mechanics in there, which I genuinely really like, so we'll see where it goes. But that's it for me. Until next time, more Disco Elysium. And until then, stay safe, take care, and peace out. Bye-bye.